What is up, everybody? It is Joel with Joel's World of Pets, back here with yet another video for you guys. And today in this video I'm going to be going over how I got into the hobby of pet keeping. I tried to film this video about 10 minutes ago and my light blew, so I had to replace it with a different bulb. It's a lot softer light. It's actually kind of better, but anywho, this is kind of just all off the top of the head. I didn't take any notes. That was probably stupid of me. But anyway, so let's think for a second. I've had turtles and fish practically my entire life. And they've just all kind of been like fish I either won from the state fair or turtles I found in my backyard, which now I've learned as I've gotten older that you shouldn't capture wild animals and keep them as pets. But anywho, that's part of the story. I've had turtles and fish my entire life. Well, in 2016, I won 2 goldfish from my state fair with one of my buddies. And I was like, now would be a good time to get back into the hobby. I know what to do now. I can take care of them better. And so I had those 2 goldfish. I went and they had them in one of those little cheap, tiny little plastic tanks about this big that they give you at the fair. And obviously I didn't want to keep them in that, so I went and bought them a 10-gallon tank, a filter, all that good stuff, decorations, and all that good stuff. So I took that home, set up the tank, let the water sit, let them sit in their baggies in the water, hooked them up. And sadly, with them being fair fish, they passed away. They lived a lot longer than I expected. They lived for a good 2 or 3 months. And all the other fair fish I've had died in the first week when I was younger. So they did live a lot longer than expected. So then I went and bought a couple more goldfish, and I was stupid and didn't change out the water and anything, and so the toxins in the water killed them too. So I knew I was doing something wrong. So I changed the water, washed the tank, washed the rocks, washed all the decorations, and then I got a koi fish and a pond goldfish. Well, the woman at the pet store told me that they could live with each other, and they did for a long time, but then the koi got aggressive and was starting to eat the scales off of my pond goldfish. And the pond goldfish wasn't very big, that's just the name of it, so like don't think I had a goldfish this big in a tank this big. But anyway, so the koi fish ate the scales off of my pond goldfish, and he later passed away due to that. So I had the koi, and I also went and got a crayfish, whom I still have. And now in that same tank with the koi and crayfish is a miniature pleco catfish and 2 blue gouramis. So that's kind of where everything started as of recent, was that tank. Moving on from that, I went and purchased a 20-gallon tank because I had hoped to get a snake, and things happened and changed, and my family decided they did not want me to have a snake. So I used the tank since I had already bought it and went and bought some soil and some frog moss and decided to purchase some toads and a tree frog. So I actually rescued my tree frog and 2 of my 3 toads. One of the toads was given to me from a friend, and they are all still alive in this tank in this corner you can see right here. But they're alive. Well, from that I decided I wanted more, so I bought a 10-gallon tank and some decor, and I went and purchased some green anole lizards, and they are all still alive. And then I didn't grow out of the hobby. I still loved all my animals and whatnot, and I just kind of didn't care to have anything else. Well, then I had been going to school, and my teacher had a leopard gecko it had stuck shed, it was missing a leg. I have a video on that if you guys want to go check it out. I'm not going to go into detail because this video is already 5 minutes long, but She was injured, so I asked my teacher if I could take her home and take care of her, because if not, she was going to die within a matter of days, maybe a week or two to be as the maximum that she would live. So my teacher agreed. I took her home. I soaked her in warm water. I got the stuck shed off of her. I offered to bring her back, and my teacher said that because I helped her so much and grew a connection with her, that I could keep her. So I have Snow, my leopard gecko, in a 20-gallon tank. And then one of my good buddies, I'm not going to say his name due to privacy, but one of my good buddies had a leopard gecko as well that he could not take care of anymore. And so, excuse me guys, I had a yawn. And so because he could not take care of him anymore, he sold him to me, and now he lives with Snow, and his name is Diego. And I feel like her having a friend helps her get along easier with not being able to get around very well. So after that, once again, things kind of settled down for a while. And then me and my girlfriend decided to go to Repticon in Perry, Georgia. And there I kind of got a little bit out of hand. I convinced my mom to let me get my first snake, whose name is Ka. He's a male het hypo pastel ball python. And I purchased a white-lined gecko who sadly escaped his container in my car on the ride home. And my family felt bad, so they let me stop at a pet store to see if there was anything I wanted to make up for it, which does sound kind of bad. And I was very heartbroken because I had already grew a connection with him as well. But I did find my buddy Gizmo, which is my lashed crested gecko, and I got him an Exoterra vertical kit that comes with all the necessities that he needs. And so that's all the animals I really have. I've had my dog, however, oh Lord, how long have I had him? I've had him since I was in 5th grade, and I'm now in 11th grade. And I love my dog so much, but sadly he's losing his hearing and whatnot. But those are all the animals I have as of now. So for the future, I plan on trying to get this said group of animals, because I want to start being a collector of animals. Oh my god, I forgot to mention, I also have a marbled salamander that I just got last week, and his name is Cal because he's white and black. But anywho, so the animals I plan on getting in the near future are a western hognose snake, a hamster, a red-eared slider turtle, because I want to start my turtle thing over again from when I was younger, and maybe a chameleon or something of that sort. My parents really wish I'd be more into the mammal side of the animals, but I just really like reptiles and amphibians. But I think that kind of ends the journey thus far. I probably am gonna like remake these videos every few months or so, depending on if I get any new animals. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you want to hear more on any of my other animals, go check out any of my other videos. I think I have a video on just about every one of my animals so far. I haven't made individual videos on Ka or Gizmo yet. That is coming soon, so be on the lookout for that. And aside from that, that about clears everything up, or not clears everything up, but goes over everything. So once again, like I said, if you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'm Joel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.